Good morning. This is Bill with Auto Europa Naples, and today I'm not really with Auto Europa Naples. I'm doing this car for a friend of mine, I couldn't wait to do it because it's such an incredible piece. I only hope that this iPhone and the camera reproduce what this car is because bright red with charcoal velour is probably the toughest color combination to photograph in any lighting conditions. I can even see through the viewfinder here that it looks a little bit purple. It's not. It's fire engine red. 86 GM flame red was the color I painted my first Firebird, and this is exactly that color in a more 96 version. What an incredibly special car. 28,000 miles on the clock, one owner. You just don't find these things in this condition. Absolutely show ready. This is not necessarily the car that some collector had stashed in a garage somewhere. It definitely was garage kept, and we'll get into that in a minute. You'll be able to see that with the way the inside is. But I think this is just a car that was, purchased by someone who loved it, who faithfully used it, who drove it to work, who kept it in their garage, who serviced it properly. And that is a very special find indeed. It is an exceptional piece. It's all original from front to back. It's a Formula, which is, of course, the V8 model, LT1 power, 285 horse. Fantastically, it's got a ZF 6-speed manual gearbox, which is the ultimate transmission for this thing. It just makes it that much more fun to drive. And you can see in going around the car that it is straight, incredibly tight, very solid, everything original, all as it should be. Look at those wheels with the Bridgestone tires, mint. All the doors line up correctly. They close nicely. Headlights work perfectly. Love the vents in the hood. It's just a cool piece. And of course, it's got T-tops, which is such a plus for any pony car. The styling, terrific. What is this, third generation Firebird? And it's just an instant collectible show car, something to put away. You'd be insane to daily drive this thing and rack the miles up, which again, 28,000 miles on a one-owner car. You should see the set of keys it came with. Look at this. We've got two mint original fobs. They added a Viper alarm to it. That works perfect. All the original GM keys. It's just testament to the way this thing's been kept. So let's start inside the hatch. This car, this has to be one of the most special areas I have ever seen. I've never looked in the back of one of these and seen them in this condition. No fading up here, never mind torn, ripped, foam coming through. Absolutely like the day it was new. This great little area is a place to store the T-tops when they're off. The carpet, all original, mint, no fade. Again, the virtue of this charcoal carpet and velour just makes everything look weird in the phone, but it is mint in person. Look at the speaker grills, these 6x9s back here. No cracking, no fading. Nice, supple, soft plastic. That continues all the way around. The mintness of the jams. This thing is such a special car. Have a look under the hood. All right, so under here, we are going to find GM's final version of the LT1, maybe the ultimate incarnation of the 5.7 small block. This one, of course, has the updated OptiSpark, so it's ready to go in that regard. Again, about 285 horsepower. It is smooth, wonderful V8 power. You can see it's very clean under the hood, very proper, very original, nice fresh battery there. Everything just as it should be. And a lovely motor to power this car. And pop the headlights so you can see the T-top. I guess I'm got a bug issue going on this morning. It's driving me crazy. They're all lingering around. All right, there you can see the lights all work flawlessly. Love the Formula badge on the corner of it. Everything very, very nice and proper. Also love the Formula V8 on the side of the doors. Okay, so now here is where we're going to get into trouble. This is what drives me nuts about this velour, is it just looks stained. You see all the different shading patterns. Let me get in close. The velour in this car is perfect. It looked like this the day it was new. There's no stains. It's just the graining of the fabric. You know, when you sit in it or run your hand over it, you can change it from light to dark. It is absolute flawless interior, which is so rare in a 96 Firebird. You can't even begin to say how rare that is. Incredibly tight door panels, all the buttons work. This thing on the side is nice and tight. No wear on the entry. Look at that. I mean, there's always foam and metal blowing out of here. It's perfect. Steering wheel perfect. Dashboard perfect. There you see that terrific manual gearbox. Up top, you've got the T-tops have the shades. If you want to remove those, you key in them, pull the handle, and off it comes. So, all right, let's hop in and go for a spin. Even the original floor mats are in great shape. I'm telling you, this thing's an absolute time machine. All right, let's fire it up using our many, many keys. All right, you hear that big V8 fires right to life. Got a little bit of air conditioning going here. Very, very nice. Nice, healthy rumble coming from the, I don't need our lights on. Well, I want to see the gauges. Nice, healthy rumble coming from under the hood and the back bumper. You know, great V8 sound. You see it's idling perfect. Nice full gauges in there. All the lights working properly. And again, just 28,000 miles on the clock. Absolutely incredible low mileage in this Firebird. You know, again, dual airbags, everything proper all around. Total time machine, this car. Look at the buttons on the steering wheel, mint. They control the radio. And of course, it's a tilt column, power seat, cold air, upgraded CD stereo with the graphic equalizer. What a fun car. And of course, the thing about a pony car, oh, let me get my seatbelt on. Good Lord. All right, that gets the light off. So, like a gated shifter, sorry, the, you know, incredible pattern there, 6-speed manual gearbox. What a perfect transmission for this car. What a nice menacing rumble from behind the bumper too. And away we go. You're in this low slung seating position. You know, it's very unlike any other car. Typical pony car. You're almost like in a Formula One style position in this thing. Turn the air down a little bit. And it's just so rev happy. Now, the thing about the way the transmission is set up in this car, it still has the first to fourth setup. Again, showing you just how original this car is. It gives you tremendous gas mileage, especially on the highway, up approaching 30 miles per gallon. And of course, when you're motoring around town, you just can't wait to get on it a little bit. That was about half throttle, and it moves you down the road more than quick enough to satisfy most people. It's just a lovely car to drive. It's as close to a new formula as you're gonna feel. Absolute time machine for 96. And again, people are looking at these things. You know how beat up they are, how hard it is to find one in this condition. All right, well look, there it is. Again, Bill from out of Europa, doing this for a buddy of mine. 96 Formula Firebird, 28,000 original miles, one owner Carfax, all books, all keys, incredible show-ready condition. This thing's an absolute champion of a vehicle. If you have an interest, give my buddy a call. His name's Life, 239-200-0750. That's 239-200-0750. Thank you for having a look. We really appreciate it. And I'll see you with the next one. Take care.